What happens when the world's biggest pop star, known for guarding her love life like a secret diary, suddenly decides to wear her heart on her sleeve in front of millions? Taylor Swift knows how to change, in addition to filling arenas and topping the charts. As a person, not just as an artist, people have always been very interested in her relationships. But maybe what's most interesting isn't who she dates, but how those relationships change as she moves through life.
I don't really talk about that. I just
Well, why
kinda...
not? What's wrong with you? What, are you
Because-
ashamed of him? What is he, a weird-looking fella?
Oh, no.
He's a good-looking boy.
No, I don't really talk about my personal life because it's sort of like, it goes everywhere and then it gets turned into all these other things, and it's like, I would much rather my personal life be sung about. I think it sounds nicer that way.
It's almost like we're looking at two different Taylors when we compare her 6-year, very private relationship with British actor Joe Alwyn to her quick public one with Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce. One was careful, protective, and focused on themselves. The other is honest, fun, and not afraid to share happiness with everyone. But this isn't just a comparison between an indie actor and an NFL star for the sake of the tabloids. It shows how we can grow, feel confident in ourselves, and find love at different times in our lives. Here's a closer look at how Taylor's love life has changed over the years. What made her relationship with Joe Alwyn so unique? And why does her relationship with Travis Kelce feel like a cultural moment in and of itself? When Taylor and Joe Alwyn started dating in 2017, she was coming out of one of the most intensely watched times in her career. Because of the fight between Kanye West and Kim Kardashian, she was seen as a bad girl, and her image, which is also the name of her 2017 album, was in danger. Taylor didn't just want private, she had to have it to stay alive. Joe, a rising star actor who didn't want the attention that comes with fame, was the right person to be with at that time. During their 6-year relationship, they dated mostly behind closed doors. They didn't walk the red line together, post selfies on Instagram together, or do interviews together. It was clear to Taylor in an interview with The Guardian in 2019, "People think it's up for debate if I do share, and we can't talk about our relationship." The goal of this privacy wasn't just to hide, it was to make a safe place. It was a way for two people with very different levels of fame to stay close in a world that was always looking for more information. Fans would later figure out from her songs that that secret world wasn't always peaceful. Taylor has always used music to deal with her relationships, and her time with Joe was no different. Songs like False God, Afterglow, and The Great War all hint at trouble, like confusion, fear, and even mistrust. This is what she says in Afterglow: "I blew things out of proportion, now you're blue." In The Great War, she talks about love as a battlefield where she is afraid she will lose him. These songs weren't about breaking up, but they did paint a picture of a relationship that was full of love, but also very fragile. Joe's quiet personality may have made Taylor feel better, but it also seems to have made her feel like she needed to be careful. Even so, Joe wasn't just a source of inspiration, he also worked with the author. He co-wrote songs on Folklore, Evermore, and Midnights under the name William Bowery. They worked so well together that he won a Grammy as a producer for Folklore. They were very close to each other, but they kept their relationship secret from everyone else. Let's go to 2023. Taylor was now one of the most influential artists of all time. Her Eras tour changed the live music business, and her re-recordings started trends in culture. She wasn't trying to hide this time. Travis Kelce steps on the stage. He is charming, sure of himself, and at ease in the spotlight. Their relationship went in a different direction from the start. Taylor was seen at his football games, cheering on the big screens and having fun with his family after big wins. It was shocking how open they were, especially after keeping things secret from Joe for years. In her 2023 Time Person of the Year interview, Taylor talked about the change. "If you say a relationship is public, it means I'll see him do what he loves, and we don't care. The focus was on helping each other. Don't hide or feel bad. There were only two proud people sharing their lives together, even if that meant cameras caught every kiss, hug, and sideways glance." The balance in Taylor's friendship with Travis is what stands out the most. Reports say that their relationship was both fun and very loving, full of small acts of kindness, handwritten notes, thoughtful gifts, and real laughter. The two of them are always pushing each other to do their best. This is very different from the tense lyrics of the Joe era. Taylor doesn't seem insecure. Instead, she seems stable. Instead of being careful, she's dancing, sometimes literally, at NFL games, laughing with the families of his teammates, and loving being herself. That doesn't mean that everyone sees Taylor and Travis's connection all the time. Close friends say that they make time for fun times like cooking together, staying home, and having quiet nights. But unlike with Joe, making their relationship public doesn't make it less close, it makes it better. They've figured out how to be balanced, private when they want, and public when they do. They let the world in without letting it control them, from surprise visits at concerts to PDA at Coachella. One interesting difference between these two relationships is how Taylor has changed over time. With Joe, she waited calmly, hoping that their relationship would lead to marriage in the end. But after years of not getting a proposal, anger is said to have set in. Sources say she's been honest from the start this time. Taylor has been very clear about what she wants. She wants more than just a friendship. She isn't afraid to tell Travis what she wants and expect him to meet her needs. Lessons learned are the only way to get that clear. Joe Alwyn helped Taylor's success in an artistic way. Some of her best-known records have songs written by him under fake names. In a real and lasting way, their relationship was woven into her songs. On the other hand, Travis doesn't work together artistically. This is his more personal role. He is a fan, a cheerleader, and a support. He loves her music, goes to her concerts, and cheers loudly for her success. A different kind of support, less about working together on a story and more about being happy to be in the wings. And it looks like that's just what Taylor needs right now. Fans looked at Taylor's song lyrics when she dated Joe, but the relationship itself wasn't a big deal in the news. It's the other way around with Travis. The way they're together has become a big deal in pop culture. When she was at NFL games, the numbers went through the roof. There were a lot of jokes, videos, and comments on social media. People call them a super couple, and their relationship has led to marketing deals and even a Hulu show. It's not just about them. It's how millions of people are fascinated by their love story. It seems like Taylor plus Travis is like royalty in pop culture.
Say that you fall in love easily or out of love easily.
Yeah, both.
Both?
Yeah, I'm really young, so that's kind of a trademark characteristic of my age group.
You're very right and very smart, because unfortunately, as you get older, it's so much harder to fall in love.
Music's queen and football's golden boy. When you compare Taylor's relationship with Joe Alwyn to her relationship with Travis Kelce, it's like comparing two parts of the same book. They have different themes and lessons, but they both shape Taylor. She found privacy with Joe, explored being vulnerable in her music, and formed an artistic bond with him, even though it sometimes made her feel empty. With Travis, she has come out into the open, not afraid to be happy in public, sure of what she wants and based on mutual support. It's not just the guys who are different, it's Taylor herself. Joe came across her at a time when she needed help. Travis came into her life at a time when she was ready to be open about her love.
This is sort of what I've been writing songs about wanting to happen to me since I was a teenager.
Yeah, and I was sitting there at the Eras Tour listening to every single one of those songs like I know what she wants me to do.
If Joe stood for Taylor's shy and introspective self, the one who needed to heal, then Travis stands for her carefree and playful self, who is finally ready to share love freely. She kept her heart safe with Joe like a secret diary. When it comes to Travis, she treats it like a song she wants to sing out loud. And maybe that's the most important sign of all. Taylor Swift finally seems to be living a love story she doesn't just want to sing about, she wants to live in public. If you're loving deep dives like this into Taylor's world and the stories behind her relationships, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss the next breakdown, update, or hidden detail we uncover together.